Hello everybody, I wanted to show you guys the Exan cryptocurrency trade bot. I'm actually really excited to make this video because I've used this before in the past, older versions of it, and it worked out great. This is a new massive update, and I'm very hopeful to see all the new stuff that has been added and what they're going to do with this in the future. So before I get started, I am going to have timestamps down in the video for different areas because I am going to talk a little bit about different things. First off, I'm going to talk about how a trade bot works. So basically, you would put money into this, it would go to the server, and the server trades it for you. We currently have 109 trade outlets. These are basically like websites where you can instantly trade Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, and they have a high transaction fee, and that transaction fee is profit. And the more of the trades that happen, the more profit you get, and the more interest you have, the more you get from that profit. So basically, if you go to local Bitcoins and you try to buy or sell Bitcoins, sometimes you'll see the traders at the bottom will say powered by Exan, and that's a scripted bot basically that just sells it on there. And how this basically works is you put money into it, it will automatically trade it for you server side, and it will give you a return based on how much interest you have. The more interest you have, the more money you have. The more money that you put in, the more interest that you'll have. So that's basically how a cryptocurrency trade bot works. And this is not the only one. There's plenty of ones out there. There's Gunbot, which I've used before. It's paid. It's pretty decent. A lot of people think that this free one is better than it. Honestly, I think they're about the same. It's just that this one is free, so I use this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get into how this thing actually works now. It supports a lot of these different cryptocurrencies, but it actually supports even more than these. But you can these are the ones that it tracks. But you can actually invest other cryptocurrencies as well. I'll get into that when I go to add in the investment. Clean return. After your 30 days, you can click this, and it will automatically claim it as soon as you want. When you first get it, you probably want to click reset, just so that you have a clean slate. If you don't have any investments, obviously, if you don't have any investments and you first get it, you probably just want to hit reset. There you go. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't have this config file right here, when you first launch it, it'll throw an error, but that's actually okay. Just don't worry about it. Open it up again. It will create the config file when it can't find it, so it's fine. Let's see. You can actually hit live right here, and you can see live transactions. I think this is pretty cool. They're expanding this to support all cryptocurrencies, which I think is really, really cool. They're going to have this, basically every trade that happens in the bot is going to be put right here live, so you can see all the trades. But I think this is just a concept. So every time you see this change is a bot that just made a transaction. This is money, so $51 to this much Bitcoin. It's every trade that it gets. See, some people just put 14, some people put 300, but you can watch them live, which I think is a really neat feature. Let's see. So I'm going to invest some Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. As you can see, I don't have anything over here. You usually start with 15% interest. That's just to ensure that you have a profit no matter what you put in. So I'm going to go ahead and add an investment. You have to click on this agreement basically because you're dealing with cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Dash. These are just what it calculates. This is just for the tracking. But if you click this button down here, more, you can actually use all of these other cryptocurrencies just by copying it and sending your money to it. However, it's not going to be tracked, essentially. See, these will not be tracked locally, but you will get a return, and you will get a profit from it if you send your whatever cryptocurrency to that. It just won't be tracked visually. However, these are the ones that are tracked visually, the ad investments. So I'm going to go ahead and add Bitcoin and Ethereum. As you type it in here, you'll see your interest change. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Exodus, which I made a video on earlier. Come on, open up. Okay. So I bought some of the stuff from hack forums recently. Bitcoin, Ethereum. All right, so I got a little bit over $30 for this. So I'm going to let's see, Ethereum, send, Ethereum address. I'm going to click this, put this here, click all. You are sending blah blah blah, $16. So now you want to take this and copy how much that you're sending and put it into here. Let's see what my interest goes to. 23% interest for this. That's very nice. I'm going to go ahead and send that. So I have that. Now I'm going to send some Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin, send. Um, copy all, so $15 Bitcoin. Make sure you put it over here so that the client can actually track it as well. Okay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, nice. Send. So basically, all you do is you just send your amount to these Bitcoin or these addresses. So I end up with 24% interest. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and see. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so now basically all I did was I copied the address, I sent money to this amount, and I put in how much that I sent over here, right? And then you just hit add to tracker. Investment added to the tracker. The client will now restart. And then when it restarts, there you go. You will see your investments over here. I think a little bit of that is cut off because I'm on a super ultra wide screen thing. But on your screen, you'll see that, the Ethereum over there. So you can see your Bitcoin, how much you have, and it says Ethereum. My screen resolution is messed up. I'll send him a bug request about that, actually. It says the date right here. Obviously, I have nothing in here, so if I click Bitcoin, it says right here, my investment was this much. I made no profits because no time has passed. There's no trades. I have 24% interest. There are 107 trade outlets out right now. My return is basically how much that I invested, so I haven't made any profits yet. But over time, it will trade automatically, and you will make profits. This is a long video. I apologize for that. Let's go to Ethereum. Oh, you can also just hover over it, and it will automatically do it for you. So as you can see, I have no profits in here, no trades, return, blah, 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 interest 24. So now basically, I'm just going to wait the full cycle, claim return in 30 days. And in 30 days, I'm going to record a video showing how much I get back and testing all this out. So thank you for watching this far. For me, it's going to be 30 days. For you, I'm probably going to cut it right about now. Okay, so I have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize if it sounds like crap. I'm trying to make this quick because I don't really feel too good. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how much I got back. I've been keeping an eye on it. It looks pretty good. So if I go to Bitcoin, you can see I've made a lot of money from this apparently. I got 29 trades. Let's go to Ethereum, check on this. I have 2 something, so I basically like doubled my money using this. It's pretty great. I'm glad to use that. I'm probably going to go shopping pretty soon after I sell this out. Go ahead and hit claim return. All you do is once you hit agree, it sends a message to the server, and then you wait a little bit. When you do this, it will say how much you get back, whatever, blah blah blah. Once you do this, you can actually get an invite code to the forums. So when you go to the forums, when you register to make an account, you have to have an invite code. That's basically to keep trolls and stuff out. I already have one of these. I've used before. I already have a forum account. Don't bother trying to use this code because it says right somewhere it expires after 24 hours. So this isn't going to work if you try to just get into the forums with that. I already have a forum account. It's basically what you expect, a bunch of people talking about cryptocurrency and a bunch of boring stuff. But essentially all you do, once you get this, you just hit agree and then you cancel out of it, then you wait a little bit. See return, blah blah blah, Bitcoin. Let's see if I've gotten anything from it yet. Exodus, come on, load. Yep, I got my return from it. 30 something. So I basically doubled my money, dang near tripled it. Well, I doubled it. So I went from that to $23. That's not bad at all, man. That's pretty interesting. I like how easy that is. I'm probably gonna cash this out. If I was you and I was invested money into it, I would probably reinvest it or add a little bit more to it. You get a lot more money back from it. If I invested this again, I'll probably have over $100, and I started with $30, but that would take 2 months. I kind of just want to cash it out so I can go shopping. But yeah, that's basically Exan. Really good bot. But I'm gonna go trade this out, buy some stuff, lay down, probably take a nap. I'm sick. I don't feel too good. But thanks for watching my video, man. If you can, give me a like, or maybe subscribe. I mean, I do random I do random reviews for all kind of stuff. I'm not perfect on time, but if something does pique your interest, I'll try to do a very, very in-depth review of everything that I run into, right? Um, and that's about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Oh, and comment down below if you want. I'm not expecting to get a lot of views or anything, so I'll end up just commenting to everybody that I see. I'll answer you. And have a good one. Until my next video, have a good